Hey everyone, it's Dorian. Today is Saturday, February 18th. It's about 4:20 p.m. and yesterday marked 5.5 months on T for me. I think technically it's 5 months and 3 weeks, but I like to say 5.5 months because a couple weeks ago there was some serious competency issues with the staff at the clinic that I get my tea from, and the staff at the pharmacy where I fill out the prescription. So I made several unnecessary trips and I wasn't actually able to get my prescription in time. So I almost had to miss 2 shots, but I only missed 1. So I like to subtract a week, because technically it's how long I've been replacing, my body's hormone with my proper hormone. So 5 months versus, 5 months and 3 weeks, 5.5 months. I say 5.5 months. But whatever, I'm super excited. I'm really happy about it. In terms of changes, I don't know if a whole lot else has really happened aside from my happy trail is just like getting super dark, more body hair, more back knee. That's not fun. That's never fun. But so far I have not broken out on my face, even since what I talked about in my last video that I uploaded. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to steer clear of all the nasty skin problems from transitioning. Hopefully my voice has dropped. It's getting really difficult for me to tell exactly how much it's changed. I'm kind of relying on how much or how not lack of reaction from my friends or from my coworkers. I am perceived as male probably about 98% of the time at work and just out in the world. It's really awesome. Super, super great. I was actually just talking about this with a friend the other day, but I feel like I am a much more chill person to be around, I guess, or at least inside, because I'm no longer having to think about how I move and how people are going to perceive what I say, and in terms of a boy trying to act like a girl or a girl trying to act like a boy and all that stupid gender stuff that happens. My confidence is just soaring. I mean, aside from the fact that I've gained a lot of weight during this transition. I'm actually like 35 to 38 pounds heavier than I was when I started. It's really nasty. Like, I can feel it everywhere, just like on my stomach, my arms, my legs, my face and neck. It's really gross. I don't really like it. This is the heaviest I've ever been in my whole life. But when weighing that versus voice change and hair texture and all that nonsense, I'm willing to go with it for a while. Due to my promise of buying tons and tons of Girl Scout cookies, I've been able to give some away, but I haven't been able to find homes for all the boxes, so I've had to eat a lot of Girl Scout cookies. Had to eat, yeah, right. But I've eaten a lot of Girl Scout cookies, and so it's been a little difficult for me to start actually taking any of the weight off, even though I've started doing like 40 push-ups in the morning and 40 push-ups at night, and just walking whenever I can, because it's really nasty. I don't but otherwise things are fantastic. Things are great. My transition is going really well. I'm actually starting to get along with my mom again pretty well. Our relationship, it was always kind of rocky ever since I was about 13 or 14, but it got really bad as soon as I turned about 18, when I started coming out and whatnot. It was just blah. But things are on the mend, I believe. She's really coming around to the idea and trying to go with it, and so I'm hoping to schedule some kind of a lunch or something with her soon, and like really just talk it out and explain anything if she has like questions and whatnot. Otherwise, not a whole lot to talk about. This is probably going to be a quick update because this is kind of long anyways. There was one topic that I wanted to talk about. The one thing that's really been irking me about transitioning so far is the standards that people are putting on me in terms of how masculine I have to act. But even that's not so bad. It's also the way that people are perceiving the things I say. It's as though everything I say has to relate to the fact that I'm trans, or everything that I say, they always perceive it to be related to the fact that I'm trans because that's all they can think about when they look at me. It's really annoying. Just a few weeks ago, I was trying to describe a chair that I was thinking about buying, a big, comfy, cushy, like recliner, but I decided not to buy it because it was a little used, and I described it as, I said it was gross and pink. And right away, the guy that I was talking to sort of hushed, and tried to look at the other guys and was like, well, I like pink, as though, look at this girl trying to be a boy by saying, that she doesn't like pink. And I was saying the reason that I was describing the chair as gross and pink is because it was a really ugly shade of pink. And just, it's really frustrating thinking that people are actually talking to me and having a conversation while in the back of their mind the wheels are just turning and turning and all they can think is trans. So anyways, I probably should have saved that for a different video and expanded on it and whatever, made it a topic, but it's just been frustrating me, so I wanted to get that out of the way. In the meantime, life's been really busy, so I'm only making a video about every month. That's probably the way I'm going to continue doing it. And so this is me, 5.5 months. That's awesome. See you later.